Oh, 20. Oh my god. Did I really? Oh no. Oh no, I rendered out 10 minutes of blank space of blank images. Oh god, fail. Okay, it doesn't matter. I might have rendered out too many black images. Okay, I make mistakes. But I got all of the images I need here, so that's the most important part. Okay, anyway, so I did the image sequence in kind of low quality. I'm going to go through this and I'm going to apply Twixtor slow motion effects to this low quality image sequence. Because it previews fast. It's fast to work with. You saw how fast I scrolled through it. Normally it wouldn't go that fast because the footage that they sent me was highly compressed MP4s. One was made by Bandicam, the other one was made by Marillus Action. And for my computer to process all of that video footage and decompress that highly compressed footage, it would be a nightmare to do these effects on. So I pre-rendered it out to an image sequence. Just one single continuous image sequence that's not hard on my computer to decompress whatsoever. And that's where I'm going to go from here. So we're going to start off by applying Twixtor. I'm just going to go ahead and apply it right on top of this. Silver Edition, thank you for the support, Silver Edition. I really appreciate that. And thanks for helping me to, to get out there and help more people. I really appreciate that. Where's Twixtor? Where do I find it? Revision Twixtor. There it is. Twixtor Pro. This is what we want. Now the footage here, let me get this right. The footage is 60 FPS. All right. So I've got 20 minutes of 60 FPS footage. That's a lot of frames. That's about 40,000 frames to be exact. This is a lot of frames I'm dealing with, and they preview so smoothly when they're in JPEG format. It's perfect. So I've got Twixtor armed here, and I have a choice. Do I want to use Twixtor at 30 FPS or 60? Now the footage is at 60, so normally I would say 60, but I also found that not all of the footage is actually 60. Some drops well below 60, and I think one of the guys recorded at 30. So even though I have a 60 FPS image sequence, I have maximum 60 frames per second sometimes, minimum 30. Or maybe less, maybe it dips below 30 for one of the guys, I don't know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go Twixtor Pro, I'm gonna go Twixtor 30 FPS. And I've tested this, it looks better. Now in the end, it's still gonna come out to be 60. All those frames are gonna be there, but Twixtor is only gonna interpret it as 30. So that's gonna change the way it blurs. It's gonna blur more. It's gonna give more of a movement effect. Is this gonna kind of cancel out the fact that some of it is 60? No, it's not. And I also tested that because I wasn't sure myself if I was fucking myself in the butthole by setting that to 30. But yeah, it's gonna be fine. And it's a little bit blurry because I set down the resolution a little bit. So it previews faster. Hey, what's up, Renitis? Back in business here, editing some PvP footage. Damn, you know what? To be completely honest, guys, I really do want to just play games. But I do have to do the edits because, it's my thing. That's how I get paid, okay? This is my professions. Okay. I think Cobrak sent the 30 FPS footage. And, oh god. Oh, it's gonna be pretty wonky right there. Fuck. Damn. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. What if I do this? What if I say 60? You know what? That might actually work. Going 60 might actually work a little better. Ah. Okay, okay. Yeah, but... See, if I put 30 here, it actually goes ahead and interpolates the missing frames. Which I like, but... Yeah, it does. It interpolates the missing frames. But it's gonna hurt when the scene is panning and those interpolations kind of fuck up. Okay, let me do a preview. Silver Edition says, am I interested in cryptocurrency? I don't have anything set up for cryptocurrency. I mean, I'm interested in learning more about it and finding out how I can use it. I haven't never used it before, but I think it's cool. Rimbit. Let's see, are they compatible? You know, is Rimbit compatible with Bitcoin, compatible with all the different cryptocurrencies they are? They're all their own thing. Grief uses signups. What games do you play? I play mostly World of Warcraft. I play a lot of Battlefield 4. I play Minecraft. I play CSGO. What else have I been playing? I don't know, like whatever Steam games that everyone else is playing. I just like to play what everybody else is playing, pretty much. Damn, it's hard to see. Okay, let me do it like this now. I don't feel like much is happening right there. Just like a tremendous amount of small damage by that melee. While Xuen is kind of setting up, putting some pressure on Cobrak. But then, Cobrak comes back with some big crits. So let's emphasize on these crits right here. Yeah, the time has come to slow it down. Let's slow it down a little bit. So that looks slowed down. Gotta really watch out, because Cobrak's side is the one I think that ended up to be 30. Boom! So there it goes. Okay, it's like normal speed. Then right when it crits, it just kind of slows down. It's like... Ha! Fire Champ is here! What's up, Fire Champ? He lays it down for us all, and he tells us, if I tell you one rock is worth 2 seashells, which is worth $1, then who's to say I'm wrong? I mean, that's the way currency is anyway, right? It's only worth as much as you value it. I guess. It's like people that collect things, you know, they place value on just objects, but that's how we do. That's how we do anyway. I mean, it's just the way the economy works. we place value on things. But the Bitcoin thing, cryptocurrency, I know a little bit about it. I mean, I kind of understand the way the currency is generated and stuff. I don't really understand it all the way. It's still pretty confusing for me. But I do believe it has value. I do believe it does. How you doing, by the way, Fire Champ? How's everything, man? How's the foot and everything healing up? All's going according to plan? Boom! Look at that 209k crit. What? What? Oh my god. Boom! Headshot! Mega kill! Hey, Starburner is here. What's up, man? Starburner is one of our newest Hall of Famers. Oh no, Starburner says a lesson learned that taking shots at 151 is a bad idea, and I had to throw away my area rug. Ugh, I don't want to know what happened to it. But yeah, 151, man, you're a killer. Kill Team just followed. Welcome to the stream, dude. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, I remember the other night, man. Reps Gaming just followed. Welcome. I think 151 is one of those things where you have to kind of exercise some caution or moderation or something. I mean, I've had some moments, like I told you the other night when you were here and you were drinking that 151. I've got some interesting stories that probably can't tell on stream about 151. So that stuff is blessed and cursed simultaneously. Fire Champ says, got my semi-permanent prosthetic leg and I'm healed and I can walk. That's good, man. I'm happy to hear that, man. That's great. Kill Team says, Synapse 3D camera tracker modified, please. Wait, what? 3D camera tracker modified, please. What does that mean? You want me to do tutorial, or you want me to do 3D camera tracker? Or what? Because that sounds interesting. I want to do that. You know, I heard that the new R16, Cinema 4D R16 also has a tracker in it. Yeah, so I do all my 3D text in Cinema 4D anyway. I'm thinking that maybe I just don't even track in After Effects and just do it all in Cinema 4D. So I can't wait to see that coming out. Starburner says, I hope you enjoyed the pictures. I apparently tweeted you. I don't recall those. Yeah, dude. Yep, you know, I'm still doing that, man, where if you guys have, you know, if you tweet me some cheers, I got some tonight. Cove sent me a tweet earlier when he was cheersing. It looks like a Guinness or a Coke or something. Pirate Steve was drinking some Jack and on the rocks. And somebody's drinking some milk. Who was that? That was Madi. So yeah, man. Yep, that's what we do. You know, you did it because I told you to do it. You didn't do it just because you were drunken tweeting. I told you everybody to do it, so don't even sweat it. Yeah, 3D camera tracker. Oh, I did do one tutorial kill team on 3D camera tracker.